How do you check your... How do you check your weapon skill again? At the start you said something about weapon packs. Did you get the black powder kit? I don't know. I need to go and look what I bought now. It was Hunter Weapon Pack 2 and 3, I think. Where does it show your skill? Yeah, I don't know where it shows you. It's in the codex. Really? Is it under here? Hunter profile card? There you go. 10,000 rifle. 1,000 with the handgun. I think to get something like the scope on the handgun is you have to get so many kills, it's just ridiculous. So you can see I've used the bow quite a bit, but mostly rifles. Hunting profile, 1 diamond. That was today. Got the diamond. 18 gold. Enjoy the new PC build video. Thank you. You can use the 30x06 with that score. We'll have a look when we get back to the store. See what weapons there are. Right, where are we meant to be going? So I'm going to go. Let's go get this hut. Just in case it decides to run at me. Take it in. Diamonds are so hard to get now. I'm the opposite, Lestat. Like, I couldn't get a diamond before, and now I managed to get one with the new scoring system. It's weird. White log and shot. But I didn't really see which way it went. I must admit, I've only been playing today, Yorkie, with the new scoring system. I couldn't really give you an assessment. No, it's only a baby bear.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Mr. Red Devil, at least there's no snakes and mosquitoes. That's very true. Thank you for the bits. I wonder if that's the bison that we're looking for. I reckon it is. Nah, I'm not going to go for a bird that size. That's crazy. Vinny, thank you for 14 months. Come on, turn around. Don't think that hit the lungs. Oof. Freebie! Oh, I've hit that one twice. That was the first one. It decided to run at me, even though I hit its lung. And then I got its lung again. 35% quick kill. Nah. That was like a delivery service, yeah. That was clean. Took a while for it to die, though. 0% quick kill. Right, let's get this hot. The map has gone a bit Vimto. Okay, we'll have a look in the store now and see what weapons we've got. Fast travel facilities unlocked. Alright, Donut. Right, so in the store, rifle-wise, we have the 300 Canning Magnum Frontier. Is the go-to rifle for large game in the Yukon region. Long-range hunting up to distances of 400 meters. Sounds nice, doesn't it? You recommend the Magnum 300? Or this one? Isn't it the same as that, just a different colour? Frontier and the Marches. Is it just a style thing? 75,000 to buy that. That is a lot, man. That is half of my money. You know, it's slightly annoying the way that you pay for the DLC and then you have to buy the weapon anyway. It's like you're paying for it twice. Sind, welcome back. Blind Tree, welcome back. Rusty Brazen. Thanks for 39 months. The black with the copper pipe is nice. Do you mean that one? 7mm Regent Magnum. Which is what we're using, the 7mm. We've also got the Eckers .306 Elegant. Ever popular cartridge is perfect for hunting large deer and antelopes at ranges of up to 300 meters. And there's like color variations of that. What on earth is this? Graceful and sophisticated, the Hudzik is a high-end Civil War era caps lock rifle. This near perfectly maintained muzzle loader still offers incredible versatility to traditional hunters if they can master its lengthy and complex reloading process. A perfect weapon for the confident hunter as long as it's as challenging as it's rewarding. Accuracy 25. That's like a blunderbuss. Yeah, it's free because it's useless. Accuracy 25. I like that style, and that looks really cool, though. Kafral, thank you for half a year. The King 470 DB Apex. Or the Zenith. A big double that demands respect from even the most skilled hunter. Lives up to its name in stature, efficiency, as well as cost. With enough firepower to instantly take down nearly any animal, the King is designed to give hunters a fighting chance when put against animals that wouldn't be phased by more traditional ammunition. Quick to load, incredibly powerful, and double-barreled to even out the hunter's odds in a perilous African wilderness. Yeah, its recoil is literally max 100 recoil. It's like firing in the RPG. Hey, Sind. Yeah, that's basically a buffalo rifle. The M1. Whoa. The M1 is a rifle of wartime heroes, characterized by the iconic ping. Oh yeah. Bang, 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 king. Brilliant. Reliable and balanced semi-automatic, it's an all-rounder masterpiece that has proven its worth in the hands of soldiers, target shooters, and hunters alike. Just be careful not to pinch your thumb when reloading it. Brilliant. The 6.5mm Lightning is a modern bolt-action rifle manufactured by Swedish weaponsmiths, designed to satisfy the needs of hunters and ranger shooters alike. This rifle features a smooth and reliable action encased in a lightweight frame. 6.5mm ammunition will allow it to become the best seller across the whole of Europe. Wow.
Welcome back, Nutter.
The MN1890 assembly line. Look at the stats on this. It's a bolt-action reliability perfected, capable of hitting targets at vast ranges with a well-earned notoriety for deadly penetration. This is a rifle to swear by. Wow. There's some good white rifles here. Oh, that's a nice style. Look at that. That's like traditional Wild West, that one. The Vasquez Cyclone. Look at that recoil. Coyotes, wild boars, and even medium-sized deer. So many rifles. Look at this. Developed by the Slovenian gunsmiths for rabbit hunting, the Vibrant is a go-to rifle for varmint control. The Mosin is fantastic. Which one? This? This one. We need a rifle for medium. We need a weapon for big stuff. And we need something for medium stuff, I think, like deer. So stuff for deer and stuff for killing the big guys, because there's bison around, there's probably going to be big bears around. I don't know which one to go for, there's so many to choose from. Ayuski, thank you, welcome back. Gamming, welcome back. Yeah, that is a problem as well, Baz. I mean, at least this one's free. You know, I could get that for nothing. There's some of the other stuff up here is like stupidly expensive. 300 for big, M1 for medium. The M1 was the... Oh, the M1's free, actually. The only thing with the M1 is it's semi-automatic. It kind of worries me that it won't kill stuff. I guess it's great for everything up to deer if you're close. No, I'm not Fatman. I won't be doing Spa 24. Had a few insta-kills with the M1. Alright, well it's free, so let's grab one. Then we'll grab one in this. It's an all-round master. It'd be kind of good if it showed the what this is expected to take down, like the icons for what kinds of animal. It's not terribly accurate though. What do you think this will be accurate up to? Like 100, 200 meters, something like that? Rifle ammo for the M1. Hmm. Oh, there you go. If you click on compatible items. Oh, nice. Wait, is that... If I click that and then click compatible, it takes me to 0.306 polymer tip. Longest shot you've ever had was 165 yards. It says effective range 150 mil. 150 meters. A staple choice of big game hunting. I mean, that's bare. Is this definitely the right ammo for the M1? That's really weird. Because it's got... So that's probably too big for deer, isn't it? You're actually on an M1 IRL, nice. 3006. Because that to me says big game plus wild boar. So isn't that going to clash? Like we can't take that and... What was the other rifle? What was the other one I was going to say? It was the MN. See, that's for big game as well. We need a big game and a medium game. What if you start with M1 is better? What, the M1's better than the MN? Really? Than the Mosin? The Mosin runs 7.62. Alright, so if we take the M1 for the big stuff, what are we going to take for the smaller stuff? For the medium type stuff? Strecker. 12 gauge shotty. That's for rabbits. Oh my god, look at this. The Anderson .22 small caliber semi-automatic pistol for hunting wabbit. Love it. Wow, look at this thing. Wow, that's actually quite good. 357 Magnum. Compatible items. It can do, what's that, fox, deer, I think? Boar. Blimey, I can take some stuff down. No, we're not taking a 22. I want something that can take... What are we going to find here? We're going to find... apart from the big stuff, we've seen deer. The pronghorn. Is a prong... What does the pronghorn class as? Is the pronghorn kind of like a deer class? Mountain lion. I might take the 357 just for the lols and try and skill up the pistol. Prong is a deer. So we can use the 357 on that. And try and get some points in the pistol, which I'd like to do. Cool Tigers, welcome back. What is your plans for the future with streaming? What do you mean? Ayuski, what do you mean by that question? Is there a 44 rifle? I don't know. Cool Tigers, thanks for 29. We've been through the rifles. Right, let's grab this M1 anyway. that one, isn't it? We're going to get. So that's free. Or the M1. And... Whoa. That's a nice looking gun.
Happy
That's more accurate though.
nutter.
We own the 357 already. 357 flat nose. Flat nose hard cast bullets or the jacketed hollow point. We've got 96 of them. That's the high pen one, isn't it? King Awesome, thank you for 59 months. Boy, are you going to still stream for the future, and are you going to stream the newer future games? Of course. I've got no plans of going anywhere. Right, we'll need to buy rifle ammo 3006, wasn't it? Which is this stuff. I don't think I have any of that. So we'll take polymer tip. Okay, so we'll put the Strad back. We'll take the M1 and the 357. And we'll take 30 ammo. Oh, which was the ammo for the 357 again? There we go, flat nose. Yeah, it was a flat nose one, wasn't it? I think that's right. I'll try not to, Groot. Now, the other thing is, it's what sort of sights we want to put on there. I don't know which of these sights are compatible with the pistol and stuff. And what lows do we need? Do you think we're going to see coyotes? A high pairing what on the M1? What about the pistol though? I'm not sure. See, I'm not sure if I've got anything unlocked for the pistol. Wild boar. Don't know if there's any wild boar here. Antler rattler. Deer caller. Take that, I guess. The wild turkey caller. The wild turkey crow caller. And the wild turkey mouth caller. Mouse looking saw, see if you have a pistol scope unlocked. Okay. It's got a 1500 to get there. True Vision Tritium sight. We've got that one. It's the only one we've got. You shoot turkey with a 22. I doubt I'm going to shoot turkey, to be honest. Right, we'll put the M1 there. 357 here. Ammo. sights. Raptor reflex sight. That goes on there. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah. That sounds like it means business. Who hunts with a pistol? I think people do, Wyland. What was the kill range on the M1?
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
It doesn't really say what the effective range. 150 meters on the M1. Okay. And 50 meters on the pistol. Right, so 150 meters and 50 meters. Now I'm thinking if it's 150 meters, it might be better, because that's not a lot. We might be better with this scope on it instead. Maybe. I don't know. I can always swap it. It says 150, but it can go much further. Interesting. Let's see. Laws. Springbok, white-tailed deer. I don't think that's going to be very useful. Right, where does it want us to go? Mission log. Visit the outpost. Right, let's try and go via this lake then. A Rocky Mountain Elk. It's really hard hunting small game though, like little rabbits and stuff. They're really hard to see. And coyotes aren't too bad. Cup of tea. It's 220 meters, if we can get a bit closer. Maybe if we can get behind this tree here, we'll have a good shot downwards. No rabbits or coyotes on this map. Cool. There's a lot of tracks here. Yeah, I'm going to try out the M1. Would be cool if you could fish. That's not really hunting as such, though. It's kind of hunting, but not really. It's fishing. Thank you, Line. He's worth 179 to 230. 179. That's the best one. 260 to 334. Current range 100 meters. Let's move in. So got a clear shot. Is it that one? You know, consider he's lying down. Look at the gun sway. Like, really? Can't you rest the gun a bit better than this, pal? Well, you can hold your breath to steady aim, but I don't want to hold my breath until I'm ready to shoot, right? But I just want to, like, that's basically kneeling on one knee, and it's the same gun sway as when he's lying prone, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me. It's a pity you can't sort of say, put your backpack down, rest your gun on it, and get really, really steady aim. But obviously the penalty is, if you want to get up again, you've got to, like, pick your backpack up and stuff and make a bit of noise. There's too much sway when he's prone. Oh, he's moving. Oh, you scumbag. Oh, that makes a nice sound. Flipping out, that sounds good. That sounds better than the 7mm. The first one was an insta-kill. The second was a bonus. Wow. The thing is about that is I'm pretty certain I was aiming more back here. So it's quite a lucky shot, really, because I wasn't really going for the spinal column. But from the side, their lungs are like quite a bit behind the leg, look. You haven't really got much chance of hitting the heart because the leg covers it. Unless you come in from like that angle. Or that angle. From the side, you're pretty much looking at the... lungs, I think. Species difficulty, 50%. It's still silver. Question is, what happened to this one? Very low. Yeah. Probably not worth chasing, but looks like they're coming back for some more. Wow, that got spooked. I think he's noping. See, I'm guessing these are going to follow him now. He's just kind of gone into hiding. That one's worth quite a bit, actually. Was that not a kill? That's a kill. I thought that was a kill. I was like, really? Masai, do you want to get a shot through the lungs? Yep. I agree. Yeah, it's a good rifle. It's definitely better than the 7mm. Very effective. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that was unlucky. That was so unlucky. Look how close that is to the heart. I can't believe that wasn't insta. It's had to go through all this flesh first. It slowed it down. Still a gold, though. It's a pretty good kill. 73% quick kill. If it wasn't for the quick kill, if that had actually hit its heart, it could have been higher than gold. M1 does not recall that much in IRL. I don't think it does either. Certainly not in the movies. Oh, it sounds amazing. Just Twitch try and sub for however long you want for free, or free subs then you have to pay. George, when you sub with Twitch Prime, it gives you 1 month, and then it expires. You sub, say you sub to me with Twitch Prime. You sub for a month, then a month's time it ends. You come back, you use it again, but you have to keep coming back and using it. Like, it doesn't automatically roll over. A traditional sub just carries on automatically. Twitch Prime sub, you have to do it every month. Because it's free, so it's kind of like, you know, they make you use it. Every time you click sub, you basically give Amazon's money to me. Which is why they make you click it. That's what's going on there, really. Imp! Thank you for 19 months. How are you doing, sir? Hope you're well. Hope you're coping with the madness of 2020, which is over halfway, thank you. I'm glad to say. Almost done. 2020 needs a reboot. Version 2 called 2021. Broad Q, welcome back. You only get 1 Prime. So in a month, you can only sub on 1 channel with it. Unless you happen to have more than 1 Twitch Prime account. Amazon Prime account that you're paying for. Halfway to Christmas? You're not joking? In 6 months' time, it'll be basically Christmas. It will make you Paul Bezos, lol. I don't know, when you look at a picture of Jeff Bezos, he looks ever so slightly mad. Like, ever so slightly like a mad scientist to me. I think it's the wonky eye, I don't know. He kind of looks like I'm slightly crazy. Just has this weird look about him. Dave, I know exactly what I'm buying you for Christmas, mate. I've already got it lined up, don't worry. I'll get it on eBay. It's a stick-on fake beard, Dave. Because I know you won't grow one, so I'm gonna buy you an instant beard, and then you don't have to go through the pain of having to grow it. When it gets itchy, you can just take it back off again and put it back on. See? True friend. Tagger, welcome back.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
On the Dutch radio station, they celebrate yesterday Happy Half Year with ABBA songs. Happy Half Year? Is that even a thing? I mean, can't they just celebrate the summer solstice like everybody else? That's pretty much your half-year point. You're talking about my boss? I suppose it is your boss now, technically, right? He owns your soul, imp. A crazy madman owns your soul.
Aye.
Will you ever drive a Class 4 in real life? I have no idea. Mad Mick, good evening. Just to say, nice car. When's the Lego build? Now, the Lego build, Mad Mick. Hang on. In case you're not sure what he's referring to. In case you're not sure, that's what he's referring to. Yeah. I did a thing. One second. I'm just destroying my studio. There we go. So yeah, I did a thing and I bought the RSR Lego Technics. So wrong one. I pressed a button. Look, pro streamer, I'm back. Yeah, so I've got the RSR that I want to build. The big problem, I've never really done a build like that on stream. So I need to figure out how I'm going to do the camera thing. You know, I need some space to build. The table's probably big enough, but I need to kind of push the monitor back, I guess. I need to figure out what cameras, because I don't really want to take the cameras off the rig, because they're such a pain. Like, to get them exactly right is such a pain. I don't want to touch those cameras. I don't mind moving that one, but that probably means getting out some GoPros, because you want to get like multiple angles, and then I can tilt the lights down or something. So I just need to figure out the technical aspects of it, and then we'll build. I've never done one on stream before. It'd be quite fun. Happy birthday to you, Mad Mick. Happy birthday, sir. I never knew it was your birthday. Happy birthday. Have a good one. My birthday was spent in the middle of lockdown, so I couldn't even go anywhere. It was a great birthday in my back garden. Tootsie, thank you for 3 years. Happy anniversary. Crazy Gigs, welcome back. A side view of Maven overhead. Somebody gave me a nice tip. They said, I mean, an overhead, yes, some kind of an overhead here would be good. A side view, and then somebody said, don't forget to have like a GoPro that you can just pick up and move around in case you want to give people like a close-up of something. And I thought that was a good tip. So I think I want probably that camera and 2 GoPros. I've got the lighting, I think. Worst case scenario, I can always spin that light round and point that over here, because I've got it on a... Have you ever seen that arm? I don't know if you've ever seen that. I haven't done a studio tour yet. That arm, if I can get a picture...
Happy anniversary.
See, that arm looks like that. So the light is on top of that, but the advantage of those arms is they move in and out, up and down, and they can spin. So they're really, really versatile studio call them scissor arms. And they allow you to just position things easily, which they're great for, because it means I can just move that light over here, which is really good. Why was I coming to this waypoint? You turned 18 in lockdown. Yep. All the things that you thought you would do on your 18th birthday, postponed. How about a camera on the instructions? Well, I could have like, because I need my parts. Maybe I could have my parts to the left, my build area here, and my instructions to the right. There's only so many cameras to go around, I mean. And there's only so much screen space, you know. Your best mate was 30 in May. Nope. That car I bought was basically my birthday present to myself after Corona.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Download a PDF of the manual. Suppose it would let me put it on my screen, maybe. I'm not sure which is. I suppose I could zoom in as well. Could be handy, I guess. I watched your PC build video the other day. Glad to see you took over the managerial role. Listen, Dave. In a British workforce, you've probably seen this on the roads. In a British workforce, there's people who do the job, and then there's more people who stand and supervise. That's how it is. Well, I was supervising. I mean, somebody had to. That was me. Dave did the work, and I supervised. The Blue Line, thank you very much for 2 years. Mr. Rickson, thanks for 54. Congrats on both the new cars. Wait, what now? Both? Oh, you mean that one. Can't get over the PC. Truly stunning machine. John streaming a lot. Looking forward to seeing the Lego build. Thank you very much, Martin. It's not only the British ones, Armin. Oh, is it like a worldwide thing? That's a UK setup, Snake Eyes, basically. Does the water stay cold in a water-cooled PC? Does it warm up? So, okay, Vardinator, think of it this way. Your CPU gets really, really hot, right? So it has a block on it, a block of metal that transfers the heat away from the CPU. The liquid comes across the block and is basically a heat exchange. So the energy from the CPU, the heat, goes into the liquid, which warms the liquid up. The liquid then passes through a series of radiators. And the whole point of radiators is to take the heat in the liquid and send it to the atmosphere by means of, well, it's not evaporation, what is it, conduction? Conducting through the radiator fins and then blowing air across it. So when the liquid comes back from the radiators, it's cooler than it was when it was heated up. And so the whole thing is in a big circuit. Heat, cool, return. So the liquid is never cold. It's basically an average of the temperature of what's going on in the rig. Think of it that way. Radiation, yeah. The only disappointment is that it was only 40 minutes long. Would have liked to have a 2 to 3 hour video split in two. You know what though, Cuzzy? If I'd have made a video that was 2 to 3 hours long, I would have had so many comments about people saying, I'm not watching that, that's too long. It's something like what happens in your car, really. Your car generates heat, yeah? The liquid in the jacket takes the heat away, puts it across your radiator, cools it down. It literally exchanges heat with the atmosphere. Outpost unlocked. Okay, so wait, what does he want us to do? Oh, he wants to go inside. Whoa. 2 backpacks?
You got everything? There's a good rock face nearby that Sammy can use to teach her beginners. If I recall correctly, you also have some mountain climbing experience. I get it. Those mountain goats aren't easy to catch. There's some good anchoring points at the top of the rock face. If you can get those ropes nice and secure, it'll save Sammy some time and help the class.
Okay. I like how the game completely ignores my current inventory state and what I can carry and goes, yeah, you can put mountain gear and 2 backpacks on your back. No problem. Yeah, if I tried to pick up a 3rd rifle, a 3rd gun, it'd be like, nope. Inventory full. Wow, I wonder how we get... Oh, exactly. Okay, there's a question mark here. We can go there first, I guess. Wait, 1 point... Lake Prospect. Go there later. I've had liquid cooling since 2004. 0 regrets, 0 issues. I mean, there are downsides to liquid cooling. Most notably is, you know, if you want to change something. Which, let's be honest, the main thing you're ever going to want to change is your graphics card. Because then you're going to have to undo the loop, put a new heat block on the graphics card, then repipe everything in. So that's the downside. But apart from that, which is why if you're going to do a water cooling loop, you want to put like the best graphics card you can get at that point, because upgrading later is a pain. 6-Pat, thank you very much for the bits. Yep, it's the new map. You bought the whole collection on Steam. Wow. Well, you know, Dave, let's talk. When the 30 series come along, Dave, I'm sure you'll be there for me. If I bring kebabs and a 3080 up there, I'm sure you can help me out there, Dave, right? A kebab and beer. What can I say, Dave? I look after you, bud. And a stick-on beard. That's the bonus item. Hard tubing's more of issues than soft. It absolutely is. Absolutely agree with that. I just don't like soft tubing. I don't like the look of it. Still haven't made the backplate. I need to send you the graphic, Dave. Nah, imp. I watch the highlights. I never get to watch F1 live. It's always on when I'm streaming. So I always watch the highlights. Hard tubing looks amazing, but it is more hassle. But, you know, like if I didn't have a Dave in my life, I'd just go soft tubing. No, Brother Mug. I bring a 3080 with me, as well as kebab and beer, and Dave fits it. If I didn't have a squirrel in my life, I might still have her. Lol.
Truth be told, I've wanted to start an extreme sports group here for a long time, but the old chairman of the board pushed back against anything that wasn't hunting. He was very old-fashioned, though. The patriarch of the Simpkins Electronics Empire. He even forced his vegan animal rights activist son, Timothy, to come with him on hunting trips to Africa. Accused the activist of brainwashing his son. The family reputation around here dropped quite dramatically when my dad caught Timothy drinking and dealing drugs inside the reserve. Simpkins actually used his power on the board to keep my dad quiet. But the next time my dad caught Tim in the reserve, he wasn't just dealing drugs. He had been poaching. Dad called it in without even telling Simpkins Sr. Of course, he was furious. Tried to get my dad fired, actually. But all credit to the board. They stuck with my old man. All these changes I want to make will hopefully account for the loss of the Simpkins' money and influence. This is just the start, too. I'm proposing snowboarding and extreme skiing for the winter. I've got some friends who I'd love to invite over to shoot some videos. Could be fun, don't you think?
Yeah, sure.
Anyway, if the rappelling goes well and makes a little money, I think the old folks on the board will start to come around.
Jeez, man, the backstory in this one. Yeah, I get it, Cuzzy. It's all good. Bending Forest. Is that actually the name of this place? Bending Forest. Whoa, that's a nice view. Have you grown a secret lockdown ponytail? I do hope not. I don't want to look like Steven Seagal. Hang on.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
I do love the clouds in this game. It's one thing they nailed, and it was the clouds. Marijanika, thank you very much for half a year. Who do you deal drugs to on a nature reserve? People partying, I guess.
That looks great. I doubt I could have done a better job myself. Don't let the ropes down. We don't need them getting all tangled up. I really appreciate your help with this one. It's been an uphill battle to get to this point, and I'm disappointed that I can't be there to run the classes myself. If I'm being honest, I have a lot invested in the classes going well. There's still some people on the board who are friends with the old chairman, and it seems pretty clear that they don't like me proposing new ideas.
Dude, I don't care.
Anyway, I'll let Sammy know that we're good to go. I trust her to take care of it.
This guy's coming up with all kinds of stuff. Talking about his politics and his board, and we're like, dude, I don't care. We're hunting. He really does like to talk. What's the next mission?
So listen, there might be a situation going on at the moment, and I could really use your help to check it out.
Uranium Mine.
It's not just gold and silver mining that took place out here. Even more recently, there was a working uranium mine in the area. When the reserve was established, we took responsibility for keeping it safe. Anyway, the old uranium mine is very rarely a problem. But recently, it appears that one of our neighbors, a guy I went to school with actually, has been spotted camping out around the mine. His name's Bobby Joe Jefferson. He's normally just a nuisance, driving his quad bike around and setting up little shooting ranges with tin cans. He makes the deer and turkeys extra skittish, so the hunters hate him. Can you head over to the mine and see what's going on? He's allowed to hike and camp there, but I don't want him going anywhere near the entrance itself.
Mr. Jaffa Cake. 20 subs gifted to the chat. What a legend. Thank you very much, Mr. Jaffa Cake. And if you got one, please give him a thank you, guys. Super awesome of you. Is this Hitman or Hunting? I don't know. I'm beginning to wonder. Oh, I need to go up there, though. Need to find a way up there. I do like Jaffa Cakes. I like him even more now. See if we can wind our way up this mountain. Wow, there's a whole bunch of new subs in that list, Jaffa Cake. Dinosaur Hill. No expense spared. Jaffa Cakes are Sarah's favourite. Nice. What, the dark chocolate ones or normal? Have you tried Jaffa Cakes gin? No? Oh, come on, game. Don't do this to me. Don't Gandalf me on that bit of rock. What is it about the rock that makes it completely impassable? Dude. You serious? It's actually easier than grass.
To the nut house.
This looks ridiculous. There we go. That looks absolutely ridiculous.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Let me just bunny hop my way up this mountainside. Come on, don't give up on me now.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Come on, I'm a famous hunter. Let's go. He needs to get some like super grippy Nike trainers or something. Oh, this is not gonna happen. This is not gonna happen. Let's try this way.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Before I slide all the way down the mountain.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Oh no, we've dropped off the climbing gear. Man, this is a steep climb.
Welcome to the nut house.
You want me to take a quad bike down the mountain? Yeah, only good things can come of that, right? I've not seen any bridges in this map.
Welcome to the nut house.
What would you recommend, building a whole new PC or keeping your current PC up to date with upgrading parts and new technologies released? What's the benefit of a brand new build? It really comes down to what you've got.
To the nut house.
Like, some things, you can only upgrade a system so far. Like, if you've got a motherboard that is based on a certain generation of technology, be it PCIe or CPU or memory speed, that kind of thing, there's only so far you can take it. So as it gets older and older, it becomes progressively more out of date. There's no right answer to what you're saying, King Awesome. It really comes down to what equipment do you have in there. Sometimes you can, you know, if you get like a really good power supply, sometimes you can take that out of the system and reuse it. If the case is fine, you can reuse the case. Nothing wrong with that. It's the motherboard is the start and an end point for your limiting factor. You got sent a 2080 Super this week.
To the nut house.
What do you mean you got sent one? Like if you're building a new rig and you're taking out some slow RAM, you're not going to put that in your new rig, are you? And if you're like 2-3 generations behind on the CPU, you're going to need a new motherboard, which means new CPU, new motherboard, new RAM, and then probably a new graphics card because everything will get slowed down. But if you've got a reasonable system, sometimes you can just upgrade things, like you can add more memory or replace your graphics card or chuck out your hard drive and get an SSD and you can make that machine last longer. Post on Facebook saying that you still haven't got 2080 Ti or above and the 30 series is coming out. And then I had one rock up at your house. Winner? I can't believe though, David, all the people that you know at these manufacturers, I can't believe they've not sent you anything. I thought you'd have had like GPUs lying around everywhere. Yeah, nice MP. A good power supply with a good warranty on it is a good investment. You buy a bit more power than what you need, it's going to set you up for future proofing. You've got 4 1080 Ti's. Dave, they're like gold dust, mate. you could sell those on eBay. Make some dosh. You only further replace your 2010 PC in 2019. Wow, you did well to get 9 years out of that. Turkey. Turkey up here. Look at that. Look at the cloud moving in. That looks so good. Yeah, Baz. Yeah, you notice when the 20 series came out how quickly they pulled those 1080 Ti's. NVIDIA. They don't normally do that, but the 1080 Ti, they just pulled it straight away. Because it was too good. You would have put the 20 series to shame. You could try it, Mowgli. You could put it on Facebook like, I can't believe nobody's given me a 4-bed detached house and see what happens. Dinosaur Hill. Wait. We need to go here so we can always fast travel back. It's just down the ridge there. If you put in a new M2 drive, your old C drive to the M2 drive with Windows and all of the programs work. Wait, if you put a new M2 drive and clone your old C drive to the new M2 drive with Windows and all of the programs work, I wouldn't recommend cloning a completely different drive onto your new M2 drive. I wouldn't recommend that. Because if they're not the right size, like often if you clone a drive onto another, it writes in the various tables about how big the drive is, and you can often shrink a drive doing that accidentally. I would literally just go with a fresh install. Like just take the opportunity to do a fresh install, because that way you've got your old system already here, and you've built a new Windows installation. You can just install the programs and copy over your settings and stuff as you go along, and you'll be much, much better off that way. For the sake of basically a day, which is what it'll take to reinstall your Windows and copy all your stuff. I mean, I don't like running Windows for more than about 18 months anyway. I like doing a fresh install after then. What do you think of a gifting 2 subs to ED and Jetro? I'm definitely going the right way, aren't I? Yep. But make sure your motherboard has an M2 NVMe slot on it before you go buying a drive. Nah, Captain Flint. I mean, I've got a fairly complex install, and it didn't take me, you know, that long to do it. I was up and running in one day. And then you can just add your bits and pieces on later as you go along. Like on my drive, I've still got a copy of all my documents and settings and app data from my old machine. So anytime I discover some software that I haven't installed and not used for a while, I can install it, copy my settings over, and off I go. Isn't Windows hardware dependent? It looks at the ID on your... It's either your CPU on your motherboard. It kind of binds itself onto one hardware. And if you change Windows onto a different motherboard CPU combo, it will detect that. And then you'll have to speak to Microsoft and get it migrated over. They just want to make sure that you're using it on one machine, basically. You're not trying to use Windows on more than one machine. I think this bear will run off. Birds spook so easily. But just in case. Any program store or settings in the registry? Not that many, to be fair. Not that many. The registry is not that popular these days. I'd fully expect this bird to have bolted by now. Don't even see any tracks. Can hear it. Where is it? It's like right in front of us somewhere. Like it knows we're here. Come on. Where did it go? Done one. Seemed like a fairly good shot, but we'll see. White log and hit. We got a splash, so it must be a kill, look. There it is. It's not going to be a quick kill. It's probably just outside of a quick kill. Probably like one lung or something.
Happy anniversary.
Bronze. Oh no, it was a quick kill. It was 100% across the board. It just happened to be a female, not that big, but it was a good kill. Neil Kono, thank you for 50 months, bullseye. I mean, it wasn't something I was tracking or hunting. It was just an opportunistic kill, so it's freebie points. That gun, though, that M1 is so good. So good, that M1. Like, really reliable. Sounds good, performs well. Really impressed with it. A quick kill doesn't count anymore. Really? Why does it show it then? Is that a turkey? I'm thinking it's a turkey, but it's not even bothered. It's defensive. Yay! Now we know we're having supper. Turkey butties. Steph Dog, welcome back. Curious Orange, thank you for 43. What did we get? Oh, we got a silver turkey. That's not bad. Look at that. Boom. Left lung, liver, stomach, and intestines. And a keeled sternum. Blimey. Harvest check 0%. Species difficulty 25. It was a common male, apparently. Oh, first turkey kill. And some points on the pistol. I'll take that. Thought I heard something. I play every now and again, Kingstar. When's the barbecue? I'll fire up the Barbie. A Rocky Mountain Elk. You on the new PC? I am. Took me a while to get all my settings and stuff as I wanted them. And play around with the overclocking on Ryzen, which I've never done before. But I'm happy with it now. Lol, Dave. Did you see the comments on the video? What are you doing with your old PC, Squirrel? Oh, I was just wondering that. I thought I'd go and look in the YouTube comments to see if I can give it away to someone. It's already been used. I'm hunting 20 miles from your house. Oh, wow, scumbag. Look at that. Just when I'm going to kill it, it just like vanishes. Sit still. Okay. No idea what just happened. Well, there's a blood splatter, so something died.